Hello guys. Okay, 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 okay. What I am planning? Let's see what I am planning. So the one thing we can expect is on the open we take these eyes and we tap into this 4 hour this inversion on the 4 hour and we tap into this and try to the lower side and we have some levels to target clear targets. For continuation we have nothing sitting here. We have some, maybe we can for conversion or to the downside, we can target these levels or to for taking this level, we can take these to these trade into these levels also. Whether that is one of our target of that is one of our narrative. The other narrative is when the open we pushed into this open. This is high probability in my opinion. We dumped to here, taking this for our low and tapping into this for her refugee, or tapping into this for her refugee or tapping into these for our refugee. Any one of these, everything will be very nice. And from here, we trade to the upside. That will be more probable because we have more for her refugees right here. For her refugees are more probable. Unmitigated for her refugees is more probable. So that will be more better. Let's see, it is our open 8 o'clock. So 9:30 UTC -5. So here we are at the open. Let's see what we can do. What is happening? Let's see. No opening reactions. Nothing so crazy right now. Let's see. It is pushing to the upside. We have clear liquidity build here. We have these equal lows, equal lows. Look at this. Maybe we will sweep this and tap into this 4 hour or something like that and trade to this equal. Yeah. Uh, Trade into these levels. But let's see what we can do here. Let's see. Let's see. We have a 4 hour gap right there. And what we have here, where we have a 2 hour gap right there, 2 hour gap right there. These are more most probable ones, but only with a good setup that will be probable. So let's see, tapping in this level is much more better than any of that because this is an inversion area, so that will be much more better area to get to trade. So on the open, we didn't have any types of crazy reactions. So crazy reactions. So let's see. What is the first 5 minute candle can do here? Let's look at that. Okay, this is one of our for maybe this is a 4 hour gap. Yeah, we can also this is a 2 hour gap. 4 hour is still in forming. So I don't know. Maybe 1 hour. Maybe we can consider this as a 1 hour gap because no, this is not even formed by 1 hour swing low because that is yet forming in 28 minutes. That is forming. So maybe that is a considered 30 minutes gap, but we can consider these levels to trade into. So that is one of our plans. So this is not a good area to short either. This is not a high probability area. We need gaps to short. We need gaps. Where we have gaps, this is our only gap right now. Let's look at 5 minute gap maybe. Yeah, there he have a 5 minute gap. Let's look at these 5 minute gap. Let's put these two out to here and maybe shift that. Everything perfectly all right. Here we have 4 hour. This 4 hour February gap not yet formed, so maybe that is not too much reactive to that levels. Let's see what we can get from there. Let's see. Um, if we sweep some of these levels and get an inversion from here, that will be good. But I don't know if we get an inversion from here. We only have only one level to target. These are our bad levels, maybe. Okay. Let's see what will happen. This is a good reaction to the upside. This is good. Also bad. Here we have equal lows, equal lows. Look at these equal lows. Crazy. Look at these levels. Equal lows. Clean liquidity sitting right there. More cleaner is this liquidity sitting there. But let's see if we can tap into one of these levels. We can't trade. It's a 5 minute small fair value gap. we traded with this and moving upward, that can be counter because we are kind of consolidating the whole day. So I can't take that either. Mhm. Let's look at that. Okay, what is happening? Let's see that we took the London law from here and we took these highs in the so that may be a 4 hour daily gap, maybe 2 hour, no, nothing. Nothing there actually. Okay. So it increase liquidity from above. So these equal lows get run out. So it is pretty much a valid level. Let's see what is happening here. We didn't run there. Maybe here we formed a SMG, but we can't take that right now because we didn't run through that levels. We did run through that levels from here. What we need now, we need an inversion from this level. Okay. These are no cleaner inversion. These is just messy reaction from there and there and there. Here we have inversion. We have still a level sitting below. So I don't know if we invert this too, we may can take something like this. But still, there is a this is not V shape. Forget that. Messy, not a high probability one. Let's look at 15-minute gaps. No 15-minute gap, just maybe 5-minute gap. Yeah, we have 5-minute gap here. So this is a good level in my opinion, but still there is much more liquidity sitting here. So I don't know. Let's just wait. Let's just not plan our make our own setup. Let's make valid. Let's may stay with our bias for now. Tap in any of these levels, then trade into side. We invest this 4 hours, so that is a big way for that is a big bearish symbol. So fish the richness here. So we didn't actually invest this 1 hour area. We're actually bearish, but we are in this 1 hour gap, so we can push up this is 4 hour gaps and then trade to lower side. Let's either look for this. This 4 hour may not be a good level, but still let's keep it there for now. Let's see what we can do. Okay, I'm not taking low until these levels got gone. No longs until this get runs, or we form a fair value of 5 minute, 15 minute, anything, and then we target to the upside. Until then, I'm not longer to looking for longs. Either I am looking for shorts or it's not good at all. But there is a good level for shorts. Maybe nothing here, nothing here, nothing. Just messy price actions. Let's see. Let's see if we can form any SMGs with this. We run through the London lows. We tapped in that 4 hour, maybe an inversion. If we got that inversion, we don't have any levels for inversing, so we can't take this either. So let's just invalidate this 4 hour for now. If I have an inversion, I may take this trade because this is a good trade, not a bad trade. Let's take this trade to here, maybe 1 to 1 or one here, maybe here. Let's put our stop loss below this size and let's look for a 1 to 1. If I have inversion, I may take that trade because that looks good, not so bad. Will we see any weekly? Nothing. Just clean, clean. Everything is clean. This is not a valid 4-hour gap because that 4-hour is not yet formed. After the 4-hour close, that becomes a gap. That is our objective, but still not a bad trade at all because we set these highs, even set these high, so it can run through this liquidity for sooner or later. Yeah, let's see. This is 8:30. Let's see what is this low is also 8:30. Good. Let's see if this plays out or not. If not plays out, I will invalidate this 4-hour. Let's see. Let's hear some news. Our plans are already made, so let's just wait. Our break even, if I take this trade, my break even will be here because it's made look at this, yeah, my break even will be right here in this line right there. Yeah, if I will put break even here. If I took that trade, I didn't took that trade. Okay, let's see. This is my back testing win rate of 1 month. This is July 2025, only 2% in that trade. 72% win rate, almost 35 trades. Six break evens. There is more break evens in this trade, but some of them are counted as loss or profits, more loss or profit because of the stop adjustment. And what we have here. So we have some legs to inverse. Okay? We are taking that inversion support and so making a base here. I am already break even out of this trade, so not a valid trade. Still a good trade to play, may not play, don't know. It's a good trade at the last thought. Not a bad trade in fact. But we have no confirmation, can't take that. We have no IFVG, no trades. Okay, that is our plan. Because there is no 5 hour, no obvious 5 hour, no unmitigated 5 hour, no 15 minutes, nothing. Just crappy price action, just from price action. What we can either do is look for some 15-minute gap here, 5 or 15-minute gap here, then wait for to trade back into that 5 minutes and then push to downside. Or we can do the same if this aggressively push higher. Either we can trade into this 2 hour or 4 hour. I mean, in my opinion, we need to at least come to this level to get a high probability to at this level. And we need to trade to this. We can trade this, or what we can do is we can wait for some 5 minute gap to form, then the next 5 minute to form, then we can get a retest to this 5 minutes, then we can trade into this gap. Okay, that is also a very good plan. Anything will be good, nice, and better. Okay, yeah, this is a very nice break even. If this is not comes to this downside now, we have these what equal lows sitting here. If this goes to break even, we most likely goes to the sun. Let's just wait here and see how this plays. Okay, crappy price action now. We can't trade this market. Even if we form some IFVG here, we can't take any of that. That is not a key level. Only IFVG from here we can take now. This is the best long I can take in this situation after this gets swept. Let's see. Let's see the five. Let's look for SMDs so that we don't miss this long. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Let's see some real at that time. Do we involve some levels? No, nothing. Very, very crappy price action. Very, very, very bad price. Yeah, flushing down. So, hello. Yeah, we are flushing down as we accepted, but need assemblies to take trades. This is the most probable level to take longs right now. So let's see. When we form any gap, yeah, we formed a gap here. Look at that. So hence we formed a gap. If we taking long, we should keep our break even here, or we should wait for this gap to get filled and take it right to the downside. So let's see what is happening. We trade to that level. Let's see. Let's see. We we can we inverse this level here. Yeah, we trade into that and we are moving down. But we need something called inversion. Without inversion, we can't take trade nothing. Look at this. This is a clean level. With a 30-second or 50-second inversion, we can take this trade. But without data, I can't do nothing. Look at this. If we take this trade from here, our Reagan should be here and our Ustura should be at least 1 to 1. Okay? And the Reagan should be here. Let's see if this plays or wrong. We inverse that retail. So close this trade and move on. Yeah, this is a fucking trade, right? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I missed that one. This is an inversion, but that's a trade to the upside, but we can't take that because we need 1 minute inversion, okay? We need 1 minute inversion. We can't take that. I only have data that backing a 1 minute, so I can't take 30 seconds. Forming 5 minute gap in 1 minute. Let's see. We are forming liquidity below vehicle lows here. If we can trade into this level, we can trade to the low side. That sort of played out pretty well. This climate already closed. We have another level here. See if we can trade into that level. We may get a trade. No, we can't get a trade because we don't have an inversion. Yeah, we may inverse this gap from here. Look at this gap in 44 seconds. And we have inversion. So if we inverse these 2 minutes um, or 3 minutes, we can take a long to the upside. Let's see how this plays. Yeah, great play if this plays out. Let's see if there is a 5 minute. Yeah, there is a 5 minute, but still this 3 minute can play out if we close above these levels. Okay. I already set these internal highs, but let's look for a trade from here. We can aim the London high maybe. Another, yeah, father, Yendan father, eh, eh, Abba, break even at here, maybe break even. We haven't going. Yeah, ഇപ്പൊ അനങ്ങാൻ പറ്റൂലപ്പാ ഇപ്പൊ അനങ്ങി എല്ലാം പോകും ഇത്രയും വർഷം കഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടെല്ലാം ഒരു ട്രേഡ് ചെയ്യിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി എത്ര കാലം കാത്തിരിക്കണം service internal high watching 3 minutes looks good. It's not a problem at 3 minutes. Okay, let's set up a TP. I only $8. Oh, I only raised $8. Ah, who knows? $8 എങ്കിൽ $8. Win is a win. We put our CP, we put our SL solid. We don't have any 5 minutes or 15 minutes to worry about. Let's clean targets and this is our break even. Hmm. This high is our break even on 3 minutes. We need to check the equal loss here, but we accept that in yeah. That's the match. So let's see if we can get a win. We got a 5 minute inversion also, so solid trade right now. No need to put that into break even. We can just stay with the setup for now. Motion one, two motion here, we going something. വെള്ളിമോഹ വെള്ളാരം കണ്ടുള്ള വെള്ളിമോഹ. This is 4 hour phone already. Always 1 minute 2 hours. He'll say we need to stay with our version. I'm a solid trade right now, so it's kind Looks like we are fucked up if we are inversing this and closing. We are not inversing. We traveled into this 5 minutes. Hmm. Yeah, first stop down. Yeah, that 3 minute inversion played well, but out of nowhere. Look at that. And reverse is from out of nowhere. Wow. Great. Beautiful. I should have put that into break even when I had the chance, but still not a bad trade to take. Come on, we did tap into that too. Look at that. Into that. We did tap into that 2 hour when we took this trade here. But along with that, that we didn't leave any final gap or anything like that. Anyway, this is not our trade that we took. That was a loss. This was our trade that we took. We should try this one now. Okay, guys, I'm done. Most probably everyone got break even by here, but uh, something like this is more right. The thing is, we could from the this better here. That's a perfect way to use it. But can we? Okay, we are getting another life point here. But should I look for another one? Maybe not in this price action. Dude, what is this? This is now that from a 30 minute gap. And that gap. You know, Fred, what should we do here? At inverse is single. The inverse this 3 minutes to get us straight to the upside mode. Or inverse this minutes. And see either of that can happen and or this one, in this lab this is 200 is highest temperature, so I can't afford it. It is also nothing but much. I look enough environment. 200 wash is pretty good than let's see. Because that trait he got, he was in short, I was in long, but I hate to that trait out of nowhere, man. That is another problem. We may have an extremity for yeah, we did have an extremity problem. Isolation to become strong from the other thing. So yeah, we should start looking at SMT, man. We should buy that. Uh, Even if we buy that FX Reply Premium, even if we buy that FX Reply Premium, how can we look for SMTs in here? Maybe I should look for a better idea. But look at this. This is a clear shot if we took this liquidity over, but here we missed everything, man. This is a clear shot. This is a clear 5 minute shot also. Look at this from here. We can target here, but this the liquidity is already taken. Even though we can target that because of that 5 minute version, but still, I don't know, bro. Maybe next time. Maybe I'm just done for today. Maybe today is not a good day. I'm not in a mood of so done for me. Bad, 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 bad. Not everything. That's right. We just missed this shit. Okay, it's okay. That is not a trade for me actually. That is if you are not looking for SMD, that is not a trade for us. So that's done for the day. Thank you.